All right, welcome to day 12. Today we're going to talk about how to punctuate compound sentences. Because compound sentences have multiple thoughts, we need a way to bridge these thoughts together. Okay, the most common method for punctuating compound sentences is to use what's called a coordinating conjunction. These are otherwise known as FANBOYs. Okay, and here's what's nice. It's these 7 words. Okay, there's not this huge list of coordinating conjunctions. This is the list right here. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Those are the words. So when using a fanboy to join two different complete thoughts or two different simple sentences, we have to place a comma before it. So let's take our two different thoughts. So we have Steve and Anna needed a vacation. Okay, there's thought number one. Okay, and their boss gave them 2 weeks off. That's thought number two. Okay, so if I rewrite that now, and I want to put those together, okay, I want to take those two simple sentences, I want to turn it into one sentence, I want to make it into a compound. Okay, I'm going to use one of the fanboys, and I'm going to use a fanboy that makes sense. Okay, so again, that's something you have to keep in mind about fanboys is use the fanboy that fits the given sentence. Okay, so a good one is so. Steve and Anna needed a vacation, comma, so their boss gave them 2 weeks off. And this is it. That's how you do it right there. Okay, comma, conjunction, and now we have a correctly punctuated compound sentence. And would have made sense as well. Steve and Anna needed a vacation, comma, and their boss gave them 2 weeks off. Both of those work. It's up to you, just as long as you're choosing something that fits the sentence and makes sense. Okay, now notice how this changes back to a simple sentence if we change the sentence just a little bit. So if I write it now as Steve and Anna needed a vacation and got 2 weeks off. So notice how we're deleting that other subject, the boss. Okay, we get rid of that. Okay, so now there's not some separate subject acting on got. Okay, or gave, I should say. Okay, now we've rewritten it as Steve and Anna needed a vacation and got 2 weeks off. Okay, so it's no longer a compound. Look at what happens to our subjects and verbs. All right, Steve and Anna, the subjects, are now sharing all of the verbs. Okay, Steve needed, Steve got, Anna needed, Anna got. So now it's one complete thought. All of the subjects are doing all of the same verbs, as opposed to what we had up above. Okay, up here it was Steve and Anna needed and boss gave. Okay, so that's how we had some subjects doing one verb, another subject doing a different verb, two different thoughts. Again, that's what made it a compound. Okay, here they're sharing. It's a simple sentence. Okay, notice what happens with and in this sentence up here. We still have our conjunction. Okay, and we use fanboys to join other things. Sometimes we use it for making a list. Okay, we use fanboys all the time. But in this case, because it's now a simple sentence and we're not joining two different thoughts, two different simple sentences, we no longer need the comma. Okay, in fact, it would be kind of weird to put a comma in. Okay, so the conjunction and no longer needs a comma because it is no longer linking two different thoughts.